To a wildfire alert now. The Darlene 3 fire near Lapine has grown to nearly 3,900 acres after sparking Tuesday. That fire is 30% contained as of the most recent update. It is threatening 400 homes in Deschutes County. Now, a temporary evacuation site has been set up at Lapine High School, and level 3 go now evacuation notices are still in effect. You can find updates both on air and on KOIN.com.
Josh has been tracking the wildfires. I think the question always comes up in this kind of weather. What are the winds like in these areas?
Yeah, they are slightly on the breezier side out towards the east, but they will eventually start to slow down, and that is the good news. But some of these fires are burning so hot that you can actually see it from space. The hot spots being indicated by the Darlene 3 fire. You can see the soft little red glow just to the south of that label there. And of course, the largest fire burning in our state is the Little Valley fire burning out towards the far eastern sections of Oregon. And that too is where you can see the heat signature associated with this massive wildfire that just continues to grow. And that one in particular starting up because of conditions like this: strong gusty winds, heavy rain, small hail, and a lot of lightning activity. Just yesterday, starting and spreading that wildfire rapidly out towards the Ontario, Oregon area. Just some truly incredible video coming in, again, from yesterday's wild weather back on Wednesday. As our rain gauges so far today up and down the I-5 corridor have managed to fill up the bucket by just a couple of 100ths of an inch. We would like to see some of this moisture push its way east of the Cascades, but still seeing a lot of goose eggs further off east of the mountain passes, as we are expecting to see maybe an additional rumble of thunder or two up towards the northeast corner of Washington, parts of Idaho, Montana, the bullseye for the next round of severe weather later this afternoon, if not already. Now, our fire weather danger, that is slightly on the higher end of things because of some of those breezier conditions seen out towards the east as we move through the overnight hours into the start of the day tomorrow and even into tomorrow afternoon, seeing a considerable improvement as far as the fire weather goes. So that means higher humidity values, less wind, and cooler temperatures, all expected for much of the Pacific Northwest. And maybe our fire crews will really start to get the upper hand on a lot of these blazes as our humidity really remains dry. Just look at Rome at 11% right now, but we're seeing comfortably into about 50 to 65% for the I-5 corridor, almost 100 for the coastline, all thanks to that onshore flow. Of course, the mountains kind of act like that barrier to stop any of that moisture from pushing its way further off to the east, as we're still picking up on a stray raindrop or two as the clouds still remain widespread, but not slowing our temperatures from warming up into the low 70s this afternoon. Winds out the northwest at about 12 miles per hour. For your showers past forecast, if you're out and about for the rest of this evening, you got the green bikes to go as those temperatures slide back into the upper 60s. We'll keep the mostly cloudy skies all the way through the sunset hour as we prepare for a gradual ridge to start to build. That will dry us out, warm us up, and bring back some summer-like temperatures by the time we get into Friday. But you'll notice this next low pressure system and trough eventually pushing its way back into western Oregon and Washington, helping to cool us down, maybe even throwing a single raindrop or two our direction by the time the weekend approaches. Here it is all timed out with the Futurecast. Decreasing clouds through the overnight hours tonight. Tomorrow, waking up with a little bit more of that sunshine that will in turn help to warm us back up into the low 80s for much of the I-5 corridor, talking about the 60s out along the coast. And we will hold on to that sunshine at least through the start of the day Saturday. Then the clouds start to increase, likely going to stay dry Saturday, but it's Sunday where we could potentially pick up on an additional raindrop or two. I think some of these numbers are on the higher end of things. Again, maybe just a raindrop or two come Sunday, at most a couple of 100ths of an inch. Now for tonight, 54 degrees, cloudy. Tomorrow, expecting to get back up to the low 80s with decreasing clouds, a lot more sunshine to play around with. And then we see those clouds increasing Saturday, Sunday. Temperatures slide back to the upper 70s. But then you'll notice as we enter into July, a lot more sunshine, temperatures in the low 80s. The 4th of July, 86.
Whoa.
First day of the Blues Fest, going to be kind of warm out there.
Well, we'll all be broadcasting live down there.
We will.
So let's be wearing our shorts.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will.
That's going to be hot.
Some tank tops,
Yeah.
Jeff. Yeah.
Never know.
Yeah. I've got some guns. I'll be showing those off.
We know.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.